Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Federation Nation. I am Anthony, this is Collectors Entertainment Network, and this episode we are going to take a look at the WWF Superstars Magazine. This is the first one. There's a series of them that come out over the next few years, but today we are going to take a look at the very first one. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know, did you have this magazine? Please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And of course, please like the video. That helps a lot. Also, go on over to Facebook and check out the Federation Nation Facebook group and show off your collections over there. I'd love to have you over there and see your collections. It's not just about me showing my collections. I want to see some of your collections, and I want to see them over there. So go on over there, join the group, answer the questions so you can join the group, and definitely show off your collections. And the questions are easy. It's like, why do you want to join? And do you agree to the rules? Those are the only questions. So go over there and join that. But that's enough of all that intro. We're going to do this sort of like from the pages so we can get a good look. So let's get into Superstars. All right, guys, here we go. WWF presents Superstars. Appeared new from the World Wrestling Federation, the official collector's guide to the world's greatest wrestlers. You got Hulk Hogan there on the cover, King Kong Bundy, and Corporal Kirchner. This has a sort of thicker spine, and this is a pretty good copy, so we're going to try and keep that spine intact. And then just a blank page. It says Superstars. I wonder if they want you to go get this autographed. I don't know. And then another basically blank page that says the World Wrestling Federation presents Superstars with the WWF logo. And of course over here you've got all your legalese. Here is your table of contents. The heroes, the villains, the tag teams, and the managers. And we start here with the heroes. World Wrestling Federation Champion Hulk Hogan. Of course. Who else would we be starting with? And there is more on the Hulkster. There he is in basically all his different colors. The white, the blue, and of course the yellow and red. And more from the Hulkster. And look, he's already got this championship belt. Now he's wearing that on the cover, obviously, so it is already being shown, but a lot of those first pictures was the older championship belt. All right, now we've got the Junkyard Dog. There he is against Dory Funk. Some more JYD. Looks like he's pinning the Iron Sheik there. And then Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. There he is against Jake the Snake Roberts. Some more Ricky Steamboat. There he is at the old Boston Garden, I guess. Got the Bruin stuff up there. George the Animal Steel. Corporal Kirchner. Giant Machine and Super Machine, which of course is Andre the Giant. And who is Super Machine? Is that Axe from Demolition? I think it is. I think he was one of the machines, and I think it would be Super Machine. Tito Santana. There he is against the Macho Man, Randy Savage, right there. Superstar Billy Graham, one of his many comebacks, but this comeback didn't stick, and he didn't make another comeback until, I think, the following year, where he wrestled a little bit, and then he got sidelined and became basically like Don Morocco's manager or something. Rowdy Roddy Piper, listed in the Heroes. This is from 1986, so this was shortly after he turned face. But a lot of these pictures are, of course, when he was a heel. Although not that Piper versus Morocco. That would have definitely been after his face turned. Mike Rotundo. He was still around in WWF this time. And Golden Boy Danny Spivey. Now I wonder why they didn't put them in the tag team section. Because weren't they a tag team at this time? I believe so. They were like the new USA Express or something like that. And of course, Andre the Giant in here. He is from WrestleMania 2. He's got the Hitman on the ground and the Anvil's coming at him. About to get a boot, I guess. And then, of course, there he is throwing the Hitman out onto the Anvil for the end of the WrestleMania 2 Battle Royal. In fact, that's the only pictures they show are him from WrestleMania 2. The villains, let's see who they've got in the villains section. King Kong Bundy. Of course, he was, at this point, the last person Hogan faced at WrestleMania, which was WrestleMania 2. Some more King Kong Bundy versus Hillbilly Jim. And even more, of course, him asking for the 5 count. Like he always did. That was sort of his little gimmick. And Randy Macho Man Savage, this right here was a poster that I had in my room. Because like I've told this many times on the channel, even when he was originally a bad guy, in like 1986, he was my favorite. And I had this, I had that poster in my room. There's some more of the Macho Man, of course, versus George the Animal Steel. I think that's from WrestleMania 2, but those guys fought so often you would never know. But it looks like the Nassau Coliseum to me. Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff. Yep, he was back to being a villain or a heel or a bad guy. There's more. This looks to me like when he was a face, because it looks like he's got Andre there, and Andre's not about to beat him up, so he probably was in a tag team match. You know, them two were in a tag team match or a 6-man tag or something versus like Piper and Orton and something. Adorable Adrian Adonis. Of course, he was a heel. The Magnificent Morocco. This is him posing for his t-shirt, ad in the catalog. Jake the Snake Roberts, still a heel when this came out in late 86, fall of 86. Handsome Harley Race, but he was already King Harley Race. And there you go. But there in that first picture, he is in his pre-King attire. He didn't have the purple trunks yet. Big John Studd. I don't know what was going on with Studd at the end of 86. I mean, he was maybe there, but I mean, I remember hearing references of him in early 87, but I don't remember actually seeing him. So I don't know what he was doing then. There's more Big John Studd. But then the tag teams. Who do they start off? They start off with the champs. Let's see. Nope, they start off with Valentine and Beefcake, who were the former champs, but were not the champs when this magazine came out. Don't know where they will be. Oh, there they are. The British Bulldogs. They were the tag team champs at this point when this magazine came out in, I believe, fall of 86. Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. Of course, they were still a tag team. You've got the Killer Bees. What a great tag team division they had in their WWF at this time. The Moondogs. I saw a lot of them separate at this time, but I guess they still did some tag team stuff. Of course, the Hart Foundation. They would be the next tag team champs. And of course, look, it says Bret Hart with 2 T's. I think he went by that with 2 T's, but then it eventually went down to 1 T. I'm not exactly sure how he really spelled like real life, but I mean, he goes with the 1 T for the rest of his career, basically, at least by not too long after this. And there's some more of the anvil. And then we get into the managers. Mr. Fuji. Of course, there's some of him as a wrestler. Of course, he was a wrestler for a very, very, very long time. Mr. Fuji. And, of course, Elizabeth. This looks like to be not the exact picture, but from the same photo shoot as the cover for WWF Magazine and the poster that they released. Captain Lou Albano, of course, manager of, I don't know, 1 million tag team champions, something like that. It's like something like 15 or 17 or something, or maybe even more, I don't know. Bobby the Brain Heenan, of course. Absolutely one of, if not the greatest manager in the history of professional wrestling. Classy Freddie Blassie, he was still there, but he was slowly leaving and giving his guys to Slick at this time in late fall 86. Jimmy Mouth of the South Hart, of course. Can't talk about managers of WWF in the 80s without talking about Jimmy Mouth of the South Hart. Of course, Luscious Johnny V. Now look, that's basically his outfit from the LJN figures, at least the jacket and the headband, and I guess the glasses. Luscious John. And that is the last one. It is Slick, who is brand new to the World Wrestling Federation. Like I said, he was taking over all of Classy Freddie Blassie's guys. And then the back is the WWF logo, the pinnacle of professional wrestling. The World Wrestling Federation means different things to different people. The one thing the WWF means to everyone is action. This book contains ring shots of all the top WWF personalities, as well as a portrait of each, a real collector's item we are sure you will want to add to your wrestling library. And that is the first ever Superstars Magazine. Alright guys, that is WWF Superstars Magazine. Again, the first one of many more to come. You've got the heroes, the villains, tag teams, managers broken down into sections. We will definitely be going over some more of the Superstars magazines, but we're not going to go over them every week, so I'll have them a little spaced out. But you'll definitely see Superstars 2, Superstars 3, and so on and so forth in the next weeks and months to come. But again, today was Superstars 1, or at the time, just Superstars. Guys, again, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And please give this video a like. And then go on over to Facebook. Join the Federation Nation group. Go answer those 2 questions of why do you want to join and will you agree to the group rules, and join and then show off your WWF vintage collections, because I really, really, really want to see them, and that would be awesome. All right, Superstars Magazine, that's it for this week. So until next time, guys, have a good one.